someone you're actually assigned to? Just anyone you help? Missionary moment? Yeah, Jason.
We gathered sticks from this green space in our neighborhood, and we brought them back home and cut them up yesterday. Or not yesterday, on Saturday.
Very nice. You just saw something that needed to be done. Fix it up. Clean it up. Yeah, bye.
We played You Laugh, You Lose with some non-members, so it was very fun to be able to just bond with people who are members of the church.
I love that. Yeah, ministry. Yeah, great.
Yesterday I was like FaceTiming one of my friends, and she's not a member, and this like song came in my head, and it's like this Christian pop song, and I was like, oh, do you know this song? She was like, no, and then she like played it, and she really liked it.
Very good. Good job.
Thanks, Sadie.
Alright, so if you didn't share, be thinking about that this week as you go about your week. How can I minister? How can I be a missionary? How can I go to the temple? Feel the Spirit there. Yeah. Just remember that. Alright. On one of your sticky notes, you have to. One of them. You're going to write down any fears or doubts that you have.
Were we not supposed to write no sticky notes already?
You're just going to add fears and doubts on one of them. Then the other one, you're writing something else. So when you finish writing your fears, doubts, questions, put them under that one, under that heading. You're just going to stick it up there. Any doubts,
What did
questions,
you say,
fears?
Z?
Don't throw it this way.
You caught it.
I get it. You're having us spread them on sticky notes that they're just going to fall off.
Do we?
No, just so it's random. So like they're not like these are Wyatt. You know, it's just like
Oh.
they don't know whose these are. It could be anyone's.
So
So
I
it
wasn't
makes
supposed
it
to sign my
anonymous.
name.
Your name doesn't need to be on there.
Okay, well, I'll draw a picture of Jason on it instead.
You fear me?
I do.
All right, so you write down any fears, worries, questions,
You're scary. You're like,
anxieties,
you're ready to kill.
anything that troubles you. Anything that
No,
troubles
no.
you. There you go.
You don't usually scare me, but you wearing a kilt definitely scares me. So it's a very good
Okay,
thing
when
you
you
don't
get
have
your
a
things
kilt.
written up, you're going to put it, stick your sticky note right here.
Oh, sticky note.
What scares me is shorts in winter.
So me?
Yeah.
That was me.
So I can just be cool up on it.
Okay. You feel me in a good circle, right? Like, you look up to me,
Good job.
or is that just because I'm taller than you?
Actually,
Just a little.
Fully?
I'm like,
And if you want me to put it up there for you, you can hand it to me and I'll put it up there for you.
Oh, we gotta put it up.
maybe 5'10".
Yes.
Okay, well,
Right. That was the first one.
oh, that's a good one, girls.
They trouble you.
I'll
Scared
say
of
about
them.
that now.
They are scary. I don't know about troubling me, but they definitely bully me.
It's a big fear that people have.
Girls?
Half the population probably has it.
Yeah, half the population. Snakes? I have no idea what I'm afraid of.
Any questions you have, anything that
you're
troubles you,
good.
anything you're worried about.
Oh,
Nothing at all.
Really?
That's great.
And
That's
some
great.
more is like
Honestly,
Yellow Jackets,
why don't
gangs.
Ever thought about that?
No, because, I mean, I used to, but like, there's no point in worrying about things you can't control. And
Okay.
if you can control them, you can change it.
We're gonna read some of these. Some of the things that cause us stress or worry. Losing something. I totally relate to that. I've lost my keys twice now.
I love the picture of me and you.
Okay, school. Spiders, college girls.
Wait,
Spiders-
college girls?
No.
Okay, that's worse.
No, it's
separate.
Spiders college.
Separate.
College.
College girls.
Uh,
Not together.
Oh,
That's
okay.
big.
My bad.
Girls, spiders, the dark, bugs. Will something go wrong at our performance? Do I have work unimportant day? Am I getting carpal tunnel? These are real. These are real. I had the exact same thought actually. Okay, snakes. What if the LDS church isn't true? If we are the true church, why do we get treated and shaded the most?
Shunned?
Shadowed? Okay. If only religion believes they are, if every religion is true, how are we? Oh, I love these questions. These are good ones. Grades, math. Eagles losing the Super Bowl. Why did I feel sore when I read that? Okay. Test, right? When is the game? It's in a couple of weeks.
Sunday is the Super Bowl, yeah.
This Sunday? Okay. Good luck. All right, grades, math. Oh, you were still. I won't be a good missionary. Worried about being a good missionary.
Controlling emotions class.
Spanish test.
Doing the Super Bowl.
I want to feel
And I was like,
confident.
you know,
I won't get a job to
we
provide
watch
for
the
my
Super Bowl at
family.
the church. And some that
Okay, what are you with me?
Yes.
Okay.
It has to do with that.
Okay. Heights. Oh, scared of heights and leaving my family is something that I fear in life.
Expensive.
Yellow jackets
Real.
Oh yeah, that is.
Brown nesting yellow jacket.
and gangs, or some more. Okay.
Alright.
What was that?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, those are some real. Those are real.
What about gangs of yellow jackets? Now that'd be scary.
Okay. Am I doing all I can? Am I developing the right relationships? What if I mess everything up? My chemistry quiz today. Getting an amputation. Okay. Where to go to college? Making big mistakes, school and friends. Am I good enough? Will I ever see my lost family again? Am I weak? Do people like or love me? Okay. These are real things, real thoughts. And I have felt those as well. Oliver Cowdery, we're talking about him today. He also had concerns. Here's a little history about him. He is a schoolmaster. As he moves into this community where the Smiths are, he hears about Joseph Smith. He's like hearing all these stories about how he found these gold plates, and he's like, is this true? So these schoolmasters get to like move in with the families, and so he chose the Smith family to move into. And he starts asking them about Joseph Smith, and they've already been through a lot of persecution, so they aren't talking about him. They're like just kind of quiet. But he keeps questioning, and they sense that he's a sincere seeker, so they start telling him about the experience. And so then he hears about some of the problems, like Joseph Smith needs help with translation. So he prays to God, and he asks, are these gold plates real? Is this your work? Not just are they real, but is this you? And he prays for that. And as he prays, he sees in his mind the gold plates. He's never seen them. He has no idea what they look like, and he sees them. And he sees Joseph Smith trying to translate them. And then he feels this peaceful feeling, and he's like, I feel like this is your work. And so then he takes his brother Samuel, and he's like, take me to Joseph. They have to do a 100-mile track walking in early April. Super cold.
Super muddy.
Yeah,
The ground
he
is
gets
muddy.
muddy. He gets frostbite on his toe.
That sounds like a party.
Yes.
Yeah, they talk. They
Going back
say
to the
they are
amputation
not
part.
boyfriend, they speak you tell, but they don't care. But he's not worried about that instead. He's worried about going to see the gold toy.
5 of them.
Yes.
I don't even know how to count now.
So he gets there, right? And he starts translating. And then Joseph Smith has a revelation for him in D&C 6. I want you with your partner. Make sure you're sitting by someone. Will and Robert, can you guys sit by each other? Read D&C 6, 14 through 24. And as you're reading, write down or talk about what truths do you learn about Christ that helps with our questions and fears. What ends up helping Oliver Cowdery to keep going? So you're reading D&C 6, 14 through 24. And you're thinking, how does Christ help us? Yeah, you should be reading with your partner, so I should hear you reading out loud, just like Brennan is doing here. Yes. 16, 14, 10
Really busy, I stand to thee. Blessed art thou for what thou hast done, and thou hast inquired of me, and behold, as often as thou hast inquired, thou hast received instruction of my spirit. If it had not been so, thou wouldest not have come to the place where thou art at this time. Behold, thou knowest that thou hast inquired of me, and did enlighten thy mind. And now I tell thee these things that thou mayest know that thou hast been enlightened by the Spirit of truth. Yea, I tell thee that thou mayest know that there is none else save God that knoweth thy thoughts and the intents of thy heart. I tell thee these things as a witness unto thee that the works or work which thou hast been writing are true. Therefore be diligent, stand my servant Joseph faithfully in whatsoever difficult circumstance he may be for the word's sake, and admonish him in his faults. Also receive admonition of him. Be patient, be sober, be temperate, have patience, faith, hope, and charity. Behold, thou art Oliver, and I have spoken unto thee because of thy desires. Therefore treasure up these words in thy heart. Be faithful and diligent in keeping the commandments of God, and I will encircle thee in the arms of my love. Behold, I am Jesus Christ, the Son of God. I am the same unto mine own, and mine own receive me not. I am the light which shineth in the darkness, and the darkness comprehendeth it not. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if you desire a further witness, cast your mind upon the night that you cried unto me in your heart, that you might know that concerning the truth of these things. I did not speak peace to your mind concerning the matter. What great witness can you have from God? Now behold, you have received your witness, for I have told you these things which no man knoweth, and ye received your witness.
No name. Wait, if it's nobody, got their numbers out. No, so it's like it's no, but we didn't say it's white on the block. It could be working. I don't think that's the thing. Basically all the time.
Alright, did you guys already discuss how Christ can help you?
Did I not speak?
From those
Yeah,
verses?
we're trying to read the matters, but
That's what you think?
No, we're turning page.
Okay, okay.
It says that he's the light that shineth in the darkness.
I'll be much more but then what the
I like how it says the darkness comprehendeth it.
Oh, do you guys have it right?
Because darkness is just the absence of light, so it has no idea what light is. Because
Yeah, you can
it's
let
not
me
there.
if you know, or a German word, you're
Okay, that's not done.
okay.
You should make the
Well,
education.
yeah.
You could be nice.
You guys already discussed how Christ helps you? What did you learn about him? Okay, so I hear quiet, so that makes me think that you guys have already discussed. What were some of the truths that you learned about Christ that could help you with
Me?
your fears, doubts? Yeah, Wyatt, how about you?
I like how it says the darkness comprehendeth it not, because darkness is just the absence of light. It's when light isn't present. So darkness doesn't know how to combat light, because when light's there, they just are gone.
So so use that for me. Apply that for me. I have a question. Let's say how do I know if the church is true? How can I use that?
Well, for one, if you're ever feeling bad about yourself, or if you feel depressed because you don't know if the church is true, if you have the Spirit with you, all those feelings are gone because they can't be there when you're feeling the Spirit.
Okay. So you'll start to feel those worries disappear. Start to feel hope. I love that. Yeah.
I really like that it says the greatest witness we can have from God is peace in our minds. Because oftentimes you can't solve your question right away. You can't fix the problem 100%. That's not the point. But He will speak peace to your mind. So He'll help you just worry a little bit less about it.
I love that. Okay, so you hit on something right before that when you said He doesn't solve your problem right away, usually. Why do you think that is?
So you gotta learn how to overcome it.
Right. Have you ever noticed that in your own life? Like He just gives you first He just gives you peace, like everything's gonna be okay. And then you start noticing little assurances along the way. Start learning stuff. Yeah, I love that. Okay, Brennan, what was something you guys talked about?
Right before what Wyatt said, before the darkness comprehends light, I'm the light which shineth in the darkness. So it's more just to elaborate more. Anything that brings light or hope or anything, that is from God or Jesus Christ. So it's anything that is good comes from Jesus Christ. And then I also I will encircle thee in the arms of my love. Because that really hit a note with me, because without His love, what do we have?
Can you tell me the time you felt His love?
When the night that my brother was passing away, we were all sitting around him, and he had this experience where he woke up and said he just saw Heavenly Father. And that was kind of when we knew that he was going to pass away. So that we really felt His love, because when we were sitting all around him, we were just talking of experiences that we had. And that was really cool to do that one more time with him.
How old was your brother?
He turned 16, so I was 10, so, yeah.
We talked about the verse 21. Behold, I am Jesus Christ, the Son of God, and the same that came unto my own light, and receive me not. I am light which shineth in darkness, and darkness comprehend it not. I really like whenever they use light and darkness metaphors. I feel like those are really powerful, and I thought that it was interesting that he said, came unto my own, mine own receive me not. And I just kind of thought about the people that Christ tried to serve and live with, and a lot of them didn't receive him, but some of them did, and that I feel like was kind of the darkness comprehended but not the kind of light. So I just thought that was such a big powerful one.
So that makes me think, do you ever think there's times where Christ comes to us and we don't comprehend? Yeah, that's me, I wonder how many times, He's trying to tell me something, but I'm too busy, I'm too distracted, whatever. David Storm, what was one of the thoughts you guys shared?
In verse 17, he said, I tell thee these things as a witness unto thee, that the words of the work which thou hast been writing are true. So he's just telling him that everything
during like the rhythm scriptures. So I just think that's like a reassurance that like he's there, he's listening. It's just like it wasn't coincidence that I always.
And I also feel like the reason you have that experience is you have faith. You have great faith. Maybe you were blessed with people's faith. I don't know. I love how like you go through life and you start realizing the gifts God gave you. Will, Robert, what was something you guys talked about?
Well, one thing, these aren't really my scriptures. I picked them up from the library, and they're like, you should actually keep these. It's been here for like 5 years. So I was reading verse 22 and 23, and they're highlighted, and they have a subscript saying UNC 979. I really liked it because it was talking about like, if you desire further witness, cast upon your mind tonight, which you have cried in your heart. And then it talks about in verse 8 for Doctrine and Covenants 9, you must study out of your mind, and you must ask me to be right. And if it is right, I will cause that your bosom shall burn within you. Therefore, you shall feel that it is right. Also, like one of the truths is that the Lord will impress upon us whether things are right or not.
You ever had that experience?
Yeah. I remember FSY. What was this? 2023. I don't even remember.
The one where I was there?
Yeah, probably.
That special one, yeah.
Not the best. I didn't go, so I went to Moab, Utah the next year. But I remember being in choir, and we were all just singing, and I'm like towards like the end side, but I just remember feeling like, I know it's different for everyone, but for me, it's like almost like a whole body shiver. Is that when I'm feeling the Spirit? And I just felt that as I was singing. It's like, what am I singing is true, and what I'm singing is hopefully inspiring somebody else to understand that what I'm feeling is true.
Okay, I want you, because he just brought up a super great point that I want you guys to think about. I want you to write on the sticky note. You're also going to write one more thing, but on the sticky note, I want you to write down 3 ways the Spirit has spoken to you. Try to think of 3 ways. He just talked about, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I feel the shivers. That is true. Try to think of how you felt the Spirit or received an answer to your prayer. How did the Lord talk to you? Okay, when you get your 3 ways, just share with your partner.
You guys found them really quick. Some of the ways you guys did.
So what are some of the differences?
Peace after a prayer. What about you?
A stupor of thought. I just I'm thinking about something like, huh? Or I just suddenly think of something that I thought was stupid that I was thinking of.
Mine was,
You guys already shared?
Okay, let's share out some of the things you have. So maybe that gives someone else an idea. Maybe the Lord is talking to me that way and I have not recognized it. Spencer, what was one of your ways that you?
I said neighbors. My parents definitely a lot more like, I feel like in tune with the spirit of music. Often when we talk, they'll say something like, that's everything I realized later, that's exactly what I needed to hear. And I also said, I like what David said about the scriptures. Those are my two favorite ones.
Okay, I love that. Okay, what's one of your favorite?
Through like other people sometimes, and then through like songs.
I love that. So when you guys say through other people, like they're talking and all of a sudden does the spirit just hit you like
Yeah, just like something they say like just really stands
this
out.
hits?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Izzy, what was one of yours? Mary, what was one of yours?
Oftentimes something will come back to my memory, whether it's song lyrics that start running through my head or a scripture verse or something someone said, like things will run through my head and I know that I wouldn't have just randomly remembered that on my own.
I love that. It comes back to memory. Jason, what was one of yours?
Sudden realization of something.
A sudden realization. Give me an example.
Just like if you lost something and you prayed about it for just a little bit and you wait and you're patient, then you'll just have a sudden realization of where it is.
Patient. I love that. That's so good. Alex.
I said experiences.
Experiences.
Yeah, like anything. Like sometimes like it just sticks out.
The thing that sticks out. I love that. We keep hearing that word. Why?
Music.
Music. So what will happen when you hear music?
I just forget about what's going on and I think about it depends on the song, but I think about something that I relate to the song. Each song I have something that I originally thought about the first time I listened to it and I think about that.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I just got called into the primary and I have not been in primary for a few years. And they started playing these, they're beautiful primary songs now, in case you have not heard it. So, have you ever heard of Because? I don't know if you heard it. Go listen to that song. I am crying. I look at these little kids. Spirit is so strong. So anyway, you have music, so powerful. I love it. Okay, last thing you're gonna do on that sticky note. Write down, think back to your fears, your questions, your doubts. How turning to Christ could change those things. So now think about what you wrote. How could turning to Christ change how you think about it? How can he help you with it? Okay, Brennan, how did it change it for you?
Well, the thing is, I had college up there, and in my patriarchal blessing, it said something about how I can choose whatever I want, and it's more a reassuring that all my questions, it's up to my own interpretation, so it gives me a lot of reassurance that Heavenly Father trusts me.
Alright, how did it change anything for yours?
Yeah, mine was the same way as his, about like college and school things, and one thing I've learned is that like Christ can give me knowledge and like guide me to where I need to be, but also like, it's not like I'm taking wrong paths in life necessarily, it's just like where I'm going. So I don't think there's really wrong terms, there's just, you're on a journey and, either it'll be with Christ or not, and I think just choosing either to be with Christ or to be with Christ on the journey, you have where you need to go.
Yeah, you just made me think really quickly, so when I had to go to school, I thought I was gonna go to BYU. Me and my sister, I had a plan, me and my sister were gonna be roommates, my best friend was going there, we were all gonna be there together, and then everything, that whole plan started falling apart. My sister didn't get accepted, my friend ended up rooming with her cousins, and then I started getting scholarships to BYUI. And I'm like, is this where you want me to go? Like, is this a game changer? So I started praying about it, and I still wasn't sure. I'm like, I just don't know anybody there. And then the next day, so I prayed to the Lord, right? Like, I just don't know anybody. I'm nervous about going someplace where I don't know anyone. The next day, a girl at school who was kind of a good friend, she says, I've decided I'm gonna go to BYUI. Like, who would bring that up to me, at that moment? And I'm like, hey, I'm thinking that too. And I was like, do you wanna be roommates? And so anyway, I'm going to BYUI within the first 6 weeks. My husband, right? And do I think like there was a plan in place? Absolutely. I think there was a plan in place. So just always turn to God. He will direct you where you need to go. He won't let your mind on the things you have questions with. And I leave that with you in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
And we have Robert. Great closing prayer.
Dear Father, please, dear Christ, let me take what all of this time and someday write our lives in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Nice.
I put my eyes, I think my back slowly. Right. Because my eyes.
So great day.
See you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I was gonna share my picture again. How about remind me tomorrow to share my picture in class? Why do you keep on forgetting?
See you later. See you, Sharon.
Guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I have tell me all about you. Tell me about you tomorrow. I'm doing.
Okay, but now we're trying to guess. Remember that? We switched it up.
Yes.
So now I do someone you try to guess who it is.
Yeah, you should the meat press with my day too.
Okay, but then people might know like Mary's hearing this conversation.
She'll probably forget tomorrow, right?
She'll forget.
Tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Yes.
The housing place I wanna look the contracts open up, and so I have to get on really quick.
Okay, great.
So I might just like be in the hall for like the first 10 minutes
Okay,
of class doing that.
Have you started about,
I'm definitely skipping, yeah.
Where is our example?
So, I have to get on that.
Okay. And president, what do you thought about that?
Oh, do you have a list of all the kids in our class? Cause I don't know who's is and isn't since the new year, or new semester.
I don't think it's just on screen, but I can print it off and give it to you tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay.
All right, good luck with housing.
You know what? My happy days are between these two. My happy days February 17th. It's my birthday is August 17th.
Really?
Yes,
So
my-
he should be up there.
Nope, that's February birthday.
His half birthday, his birthday in August.
But do we celebrate half birthday?
Yes.
Only if it's not in the school year. If it's not in the school year.
Mine's August 17th.
Needs to
His
actually be
birthday's
the
August
worst.
17th. Wait,
It is.
No, no, no. Trust me.
It'll be much worse than
February
that.
17th.
Are
That'd
you
be
here?
my birthday.
I'm here because my mom left me to go to
Not
Winco.
half birthday.
Yes,
So-
we do
Oh,
have
to be fair, Winco is
It's right here.
Winco's kinda worth it.
At the DJ in between.
Yeah,
Rather have Winco
Right
than
here.
Yes.
Right in between the 13th
Oh, okay.
Right, but his actual
Winco
birthday's
can
on
feed
August,
me
so
for
we're
longer
going to
than you
celebrate.
can. Right, Winco can feed me for longer than you can.
That's what I said.
Oh, I actually.
I can eat more food than you can buy at Winco.
Do you have?
100%. That's not true. I will live
So that'll
forever.
be, wait, would it
After
be your half
Oh,
15th
why?
or 16th?
I thought, I know
Maybe I would.
where,
I'm doing 15th this year. It'll be.
Yeah,
I
for
find
the
out one of the
Mitchell's
best
last
places to go.
So who do we have?
You should,
Anyone
one of the places you should visit, why, you should visit the
in our
Beaver Dam.
class?
Yeah, we're gonna put him in the
Yeah.
Michael Thompson. Spencer. Oh,
I was
Spencer's
wondering,
turning.
because there's a Mitchell Thompson, he's turning 17, so it can't be that.
Using our class.
He's in our
So
class.
I don't know.
He is?
Yeah, he sits in this chair over here.
We have to wait.
Mitchell's turning.
His birthday's on Sunday.
Oh,
Okay, Carver, Madison, Ty, Emma, Olivia, Kylie, Sydney. She's in
He
the
was
class.
my,
Brennan.
I have like a birthday
he was,
list.
No,
I-
no
Next
kids.
He's gonna be 4 and a 4th years.
Cole and Kyle's who actually should know. I guess
Madison
Charlotte's
was
birthday is
my
the 2nd of March. But
young
Colin
single
Patch.
leader at girls camp.
Really? Wait, how come I heard this last name? Who helped us? Oh, Patty, she's in our class. And
I
this
have
class.
washed my hands so much.
Is
it
there
still
hours?
hasn't come
No,
out.
she
I
was
came
in
off
0
the
hours.
Rachel, what is it? Cause my hands
This
are
stamp
so
for
much
Oklahoma.
damage.
No, there's Madison.
They made you Rich Dad
Yes.
Poor Dad, Adam?
They
Huh?
were coming
Are you reading Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Yeah.
No,
For
I'm
first,
reading
but not
Daniel
for
Webster.
zero.
Right. Right.
It looks like it's.
Oh, what was your family that he did?
Okay.
Alright.
Have a great day, guys.
Beautiful.
I didn't see it.
See you tomorrow.
Did you
Yes,
figure out the
tomorrow.
doctoral mastery for this week?
Rach